We have Naruto Storm Connections online ranked fights for your enjoyment, guys. I'll be playing as Ashura and Indra, and we'll be fighting a good Shisui player who also has really good supports. So this is actually after the patch. This is modern day gameplay, and let's start here. I'm going to teach you a lot of different things. We're going to learn things together about matchups, chasing, running, spamming, all that kind of stuff. Now, I purposely showed you the old Indra and Ashura pre-patch, and now after the patch. So before the patch, now it's after the patch. So you can see there, Rock Lee doing that instant work, still jailing me up, giving him free entry. Did he earn any of that? And in fact, how bad was it that he had to splurge both of his supports at the same time? Very interesting. So this guy accused me of spamming him, right? But look what I just did right there. I purposely timed my air dash to stop and make him whiff his counter. Make him whiff his counter, and then I comboed him. It was one of the most beautiful strategic things I've ever seen. And from that moment on, I think he was kind of done. He was kind of cooked. He is winning right now. He punished me with the Shisui Jutsu. But let's see what happens here. It looks like we're going to get our bearings back. He's down one substitution bar. And as you can see, I don't think anybody has spammed anyone yet. He just misused his supports by doing two at a time. Now here, I dash, stop, and bait out his counter. And then I fooled him into thinking that I was playing sloppy, and then I countered him, erasing the Rock Lee support. So far, nothing but skill. He is being skill diffed so far. He's using his Shikamaru support at the right time. Look at it doing that work. It's beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Good. Now I'm pressuring him with Indra support just so that I can juggle him. It was perfect. Perfect spacing. Perfect use of support. You don't always have to use your support to get damage. You can use your support to set yourself up to combo, which is what I'm doing right now, which I really, really like. I did a combo into pill cancel into ultimate on the crumple. Right? So it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things going on here. That slow motion, 1,000 hands Buddha statue. You gotta love it, right? Look at, oh my god, that Rasengan starts off so small. We're gonna see, right? Did I actually spam this person? Because he ends up, I'll tell you now, he ends up rage quitting. He ends up sending me crazy messages. I don't think I'll show those messages, but I can paraphrase what they were. I said something like, why did you leave? That's it. And then he said something like, you're a spammer, you're a spammer, you spam me, you have no skill. And then he's basically telling me, play me in Storm 4, but he doesn't know I'm actually even better in Storm 4 than I am in Connections. Right? So I'm just like, dude, what are you talking about? So I thought I'd use this as a tool. I put the tool down, and then I actually got him with the Indra Lightning Bolt into a grab. I created a grab setup, and we cleansed the Shikamaru support, right? So here we wake him up with the kunai restand. And there, again, Rock Lee proving to be actually the best support in this game on either side, putting in the most work. And what did he do? He mashed for no reason. While Rock Lee was jailing me on a red guard, all he had to do was dash me once or twice, and the guard would have broke. But he doesn't know how to use his supports ideally, right? Again, I countered him, and then I punished first time with the Ultra Hurricane Barrage. I know people have PTSD from this thing, but hey guys, this is not spam. Right here, he says, you used the Jutsu twice, so you spam me and you deserve to lose. You don't deserve this win. So this is why he rage quits at the end, because of this one play. Now, if you look, I actually punished him with a counter. I raised his supports, it's a skill diff, right? And then I actually used my Jutsu for the first time, the Barrage. And here, I'm just download complete, baby. Download complete, that's what it is, right? Getting away from that Shikamaru support. And then the second Hurricane Barrage, actually, it was just an easy sub. It didn't explode. And here, he did a really good thing by doing the Uchiha-style Halo dance, sure. But it's not buying him enough time, right? Interesting thing enough. The interesting thing here is that Shisui and Minato, right? Any Minato, and maybe a couple other characters, but especially those 2 or 3 characters, and he's using Shisui, right? So he has this. He has the ultimate way to counter me with that perfect, amazing mobility of Shisui's, and he's not doing it. He just wants me to play how he wants me to play, and it makes sense why he's using those supports in the way that he's using them, because he's not really setting himself up, right? I know how to use Rock Lee. I use him really well. I purposely went all the way over here so that I can get away from him. I positioned myself strategically to pincer him, get away from his support, so I didn't have to cleanse it. I actually just got away from it, outspaced, outpositioned. And then I hit him with the Hurricane Barrage again because he was standing still. When people are standing still, you're supposed to hit them with the Hurricane Barrage. The other thing is, guys, look how my meter is just not even really returning. It's starting to now because I'm standing still. But up until that point, I used my meter for that Hurricane Barrage, and then it's gone. I have one more in the chamber, one more bullet in the chamber, right? Or one more Jitsu in the chamber. So notice how I'm not using my Jitsus, and I haven't after that one. I try to get at least some chakra back because I know I can only do 2 back-to-back, and after that, I need chakra for chakra dashes. So let's see how I'm actually purposely getting hit here so I can get a little bit more chakra back so that I can at least do 1 Jitsu and then have chakra for stuff. So that's really good that he did all that. He got some value. He's got the health lead, but once again, Lee putting in that work. And I don't know how, but his Uchiha Blade somehow missed. I don't play that character, but looks maybe he didn't calibrate it or set it up properly. And he's just trying to bait me. Like, he keeps trying to go for these baits that would work on a lot of players. But, I mean, I'm not a lot of players, and the people that I play with are not a lot of players. We do this to each other all the time, so, I mean, I get it. I'm going to bait your bait, right? That was not a good Jitsu. Now, I wouldn't say I'm spamming. I would say I just wasted my chakra and I made a stupid choice, and it actually benefited him. So the one time I actually so far used a Jitsu incorrectly, it benefited him. I got caught in the Halo dance, right? But then it turns out that I pressed just enough and approached just enough in the right way that I got this awesome combo off. Am I going to do the classic Don't Lose to Fear Azura reset that I popularized when the game came out? And I see some people doing it now, and I think it's great. Because it is a mix-up, there is risk and reward, there's ways to get out of it, and, I mean, so there is risk. So if I don't do it properly, or if the person makes the right read or the right move, they get the benefit and I lose my turn. That's how it should be. The game should have a lot of things like this. Not particularly like this, but similar to this. Now, this is where he messes up. He walks right into it. So I would just call that a good play. He walked right into the barrage. The barrage cleansed Lee. Unfortunate for him, but it is what it is. All right, he's got us in a combo. And then, see, he messed up his combo cancel. Unfortunate, right? Not sure what happened there, but that's something on him. That has nothing to do with me, and even if I was spamming him, right? But again, it just looks like I'm getting these perfect reads on these counters, and I'm converting the tension and the plays and, slowly building up my substitution bar advantage to get him into combos. If I was just spamming Jitsu, you wouldn't have seen me do all these combos that I'm doing on this guy. I did a combo to ultimate. I did a combo grab reset. These are all more advanced things that spammers just wouldn't do most of the time, right? Interesting enough, I'm getting hit by the balloons again. That's fine, no problem. I wouldn't say that he's spamming anything like that. I think that's just how he's just making these wrong, horrible reads. On the counter, it's like he's like a one-trick pony that just does this over and over again, right? And it's not my intention to insult him. I purposely left his name out of this because I don't necessarily, I don't really care. I would prefer for him to learn than to get shamed, because I know that in this community especially, shame just doesn't work. If it worked and it just, people said, hey, I was wrong, probably I would shame people. But it just doesn't work that way, and it is what it is. So here, again, he's just at the end of his rope, right? And he just doesn't know how to approach. Like, why are you dashing? You can see the Hurricane Barrage. Why are you dashing into it? That's a knowledge check, and you don't even know how to use your advantage here of Shisui's amazing mobility to do wave dashes, right? Like, dash in a wavy way. You dash in, you jump to the side, dash in. But he just wants what he wants then, and he's used to winning with this team. He's used to winning and not being challenged. And that's unfortunate that he actually got skill diffed. That this is how you play with Indra and Ashura with skill. It's how you punish people. The punish doesn't look good because it's like PTSD, right? But it is what it is. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you guys for all your support. Appreciate you.